Hey guys, it's Phoenix. So I wanted to knock this one off because this is probably one of the more frequently requested items in terms of messing with Minecraft. A few comments about where the command block stuff is, and if you guys have watched my previous videos, you would know that 1.13 snapshots are coming out this week, more or less because I don't want to program my brain to try and focus or remember the ways of 1.12, because that's all going to disappear. So if you guys do not know about this, I'll leave a link to the 1.13 changes. I wanted to talk about how long this took to generate, just to compare. The Infinite Village system took about 10 or so seconds to generate the world. This took about 10 minutes to generate. This is Infinite Woodland Mansions, and you'll know that they're very rare, they're hard to spawn, and I'm just looking from the bottom up, because if you look from the top, it's all roofed, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. So this is all in spectator mode from underneath at bedrock level, and I'm hardly moving because I don't know what's going to happen when I start moving. Everything has been hanging on me, crashing, and I've just finally deleted all entities in this area, so I don't want to generate any new chunks. And you can see my difficulty is at peaceful because I don't want any mob spawning. Okay, so it is very laggy, as you can see. I'm losing a few frames here. So I've done a say at E, and you can see exactly how many entities are actually still existing in here. You will notice that I'm not actually rendering any new entities, and the world detects one entity, but I still have about hundreds and hundreds of entities. So what I'm going to do, and this is exactly what, it's a symptom, teleport all of them down, apart from me. There you go. And every time I do this, it lags quite a lot. And now my frames are still messed up. And it just keeps on going and keeps on going. It's almost just an infinite cycle. What's going on is there are so many woodland mansions crashing against one another because it's all infinite. So they try to connect. So you can see it from the top. You've got a woodland mansion cutting into another one, cutting into another one, cutting into another one, and they're all layered on top of one another. You'll notice that you'll have incomplete rooms and incomplete roofs. So like that. And we've got a roof cutting into a room like this. And hopefully I can find an incomplete room here. No, not that one. That one's actually working. Oh, there we go. We've got a chest with ender pearls. And actually, the funny thing is, some of the chests are going to be very weird. It's not like this, but some of the chests that are meant to spawn items will start spawning more items because the containers will start stacking on top of one another. And that's it's going to cause an error, and I've seen that a few times already in the code. Yeah, so you've got just really randomly placed, corrupted looking broken pieces, woodland mansion pieces because of this. Yeah, here we go. We've got an incomplete room here, and we've got a mansion basically stacked against this one, and that's what's causing the collision and all the entities falling apart. So I have disabled mob spawning because I don't want any further lag to take place. But here you go. It's just a whole jumbled up, convoluted mess, and every time I try to generate new chunks, this happens, and then the game hangs for like 5 minutes. So I don't want to try and do it again. But here you go. This is exactly what's causing this issue. We have, what is this? An illager, some sort of illager. This is basically what's going on and what's been happening over the last half hour when I tried to do this. But it's still a very interesting place to be. Not caught in between these two groups of chunks, but still this is something fairly interesting and not playable because I've disabled all caves in hopes of speeding up the generation process. But otherwise, here is the absolute result, and I'm not going to try this again because it took so long, and I'm guaranteeing you it's going to take even longer trying to play through this, because every time you try and create new woodland mansions, your game will not be able to handle it. Otherwise, thank you all for requesting this. Had a lot of fun. This is basically the result. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like. Subscribe for more creative content. Take care.